Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. I'm your host, Sir Howard, and I come true to help you with your power. I'm going to make this real short and simple. I want to talk about the key aspects to having a business if you're an entrepreneur. They got certain areas where you can look at in your natal chart to determine when is a good time to be able to do certain things in your relationship to your entrepreneurship. Did you know that? Because that's a beautiful thing to understand. But first thing first, I need to ask you some questions, okay? Let me just scroll here. So, I call this section the wake-up call. These questions, right, will give you a reality check in your life. They reflect on why they're not seeing results. So they reflect on why you're not seeing results and where you're working against your own energy. Because sometimes we can do that when we dealing with certain planetary energies and trying to figure out what's going on with our business. The number one question is, are you consistently putting in the effort but feel like you're running in circles?
Maybe.
The answer to that is going to be Saturn, blocks, and retrogrades. So you want to pay attention to those areas in your life. But I'm talking specifically for your natal chart, because that's going to show you exactly, where you probably went wrong at, because you're forcing something and you're supposed to be taking it easy in this area of your life. You might be working against the natural timing of your chart instead of aligning with it. Saturn is making you slow down and build properly and not rush. Okay? Number 2. Are you launching products or service when Mercury is retrograde? Are you doing that?
Maybe.
If yes, you're setting yourself up for miscommunication, delays, and redos, and that is just a waste of time, and it's aggy. You know what I'm saying? It's real aggravating when you got to go through the whole process again, or you wasting money and you wasting time, and those are two valuable things you don't want to do while you're living on this great, beautiful earth.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Mercury retrograde is for fixing situations, for refining situations, for rebranding your situation, not for launching, okay? And number 3, are you trying to attract new customers when Venus is in retrograde?
Maybe.
Okay, that's not a good goal either. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about this. Your money going back, you going back, your flow going back, your just is off. You know what I'm saying? You walking up the slide, you're not sliding down the slide yet. You know what I'm saying? You ever went on a water slide ride and you got to walk up all those stairs? That's Venus retrograde. You going up there to be able to see the beauty of certain things and the hard work that you have put into it, so you be able to relax and like Rasputin said, watch a bitch come down the slide. I'm gonna show you how a bitch come down the slide. But Venus rules attraction, money, and aesthetics, okay? And a retrograde period isn't for chasing new customers. It's for reevaluating your branding, pricing, and customer relationships. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about Venus, and Venus is in retrograde. This is just some points, you know what I'm saying? Some of these planets already been in retrograde this year. Some are going into retrograde this year, like Venus. So it's just some of those things that you just want to pay attention to and watch out for. Number 4, are you pushing your business forward during a waning moon? Now, for anybody who don't understand, the moon do have effects on the emotional turbulence of sales, relationships, and entrepreneurships, even you, but especially for your business, okay? Because the waning moon is a time to let go. Know what I'm saying? Okay? And not to start a new thing. Because we're talking about starting new things here. If you're marketing hard or launching when the moon is fading, you're working against the natural cycle of growth. And you just throwing yourself right into a bucket with the other crabs. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to be like, how the fuck I get here? You got there by working backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Ugly.
You got your makeup done before you got your eyebrows done. You know what I'm talking about?
Ugly.
You got your hairline without even cutting your hair first. Motherfucker just slapping the line on you.
Ugly.
You know what I'm talking about? Are you frustrated? Number 5. Are you frustrated that nobody is supporting you, but you haven't built a community first?
Stop it. Get some help.
See, the 11th house, a networking in groups. It's very important that you understand that particular house, because you'll run into a lot of people like that. And depending on what type of person you are, you got to be able to sniff it out. You got to be able to know who's your ride or die. And if you're not the outgoing type of person, I don't even know if you really are an entrepreneur if you're not a sociable, socializing person. It takes sociability to be an entrepreneur anyway, right?
10 minutes left to board.
Because the networking and grouping in the 11th house is the key for success. Especially if you're struggling alone. You may need to build a stronger connection, collaboration, or a following first. And that's how you get through the wake-up call. Okay? Reality check. Ding dong. Get your ass out of the donkey ass. Till then, till next time. I was your host, Sir Howard, and I came through and true. Let me do this again. I was your host, Sir Howard, and I came true to help you with your power.